economics of DPS. It might help you scrape by clear if too many people die.
I think it is not that likely we will see in Rage today. It's a pretty long fight, and there's quite a bit of stuff in it.
We can power limb past the finish line.
Oh my god, it's air god.
Urgot?
Not gonna lie, kind of harder than Urgot.
Kinda.
I'm glad you wouldn't lie to us.
You know, I may be straight, but I make an exception for Urgot.
Hello, it is me, Urgot.
There's just some. It's just the way he dashes at you and throws you behind him and shoots you with his legs, you know?
Back in my day, Urgot was just spam Q bot.
Oh my god, dude. And then he would dive the middle of the enemy team.
Yeah.
What do we need?
It was not okay.
Like parties or something?
We need light parties, and we'll just use the same ones. Who is watching the fucking cutscene? I can't place markers like this. Please skip the cutscene. Holy shit.
The cutscene's over.
Can we fall off?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't even need you to check that. I'm just gonna place some, like, markers and not really explain them.
Is there a way I can be on that platform and use displacement?
Is it my left or right side? Right?
I don't know. Let's figure that out right now.
Is there an angle I can use
Okay,
displacement?
I'm going to save this set of markers. Nobody touch it right now. I have no idea if this is a reasonable set of markers, but we'll find out soon.
Why are there poles back here, Bruce?
Okay, alright. We need a light party 1 and a light party 2. Everyone remember your light party, because there are going to be a lot of mechanics in this fight that are light party based. We good here? Okay, cool. So the overarching mechanic of this fight is that occasionally the boss will target people with webby AoEs.
Oh, jizz.
How this works is it's a Titan Jail type mechanic, where if your AoE touches another AoE or touches one of these pillars, there's 2 back here and then 4 more towards the front, then webs will form. And those bind any players that are webbed, basically.
Does it make you stuck?
And that web, in most cases, that web can be cleared. What you do to clear it is just somebody has to run through it. It's like a tether. You run through it, it pops, and it applies like a slight damage over time to the player that popped it. But basically, unless you are actively trying to build like a bridge of some kind, or you're literally forced to overlap the AoEs, or get webbed, do not make any webs. Like, you have to just make sure your AoEs just do not touch each other at all. That make sense?
So, like, are we gonna have assigned spots for these spread webs?
Yes, we are. But I'll cover that when we get there. For now, just know that the first time webs appear, it'll be steel web. And what that does is it's like a 3-person stack, but it's also a web AoE. So we're gonna put those stacks on 1 and 2. There's gonna be 4 players that are like have nothing on them, and those 4 players will distribute in the stacks. And you also have to make sure you're not too close to each other, or else the web will become unbreakable. Like, you basically have to be at the edge of the stack.
What about the, so 2 with the webs, 2, wait, is it 2 with webs?
There's 2 with the webs, 4 with nothing, and then 2 people with, who will be tethered to 2 pillars in the middle. Or staves, I don't know what the fuck you call them. But basically, those people will get, like, a really wide conal AoE they'll point, like, south and, like, maybe a little bit outward.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
And like, it's their job to break the tethers after that? Not tethers,
Yes.
break the web.
All 6 other players will be webbed after that. So the players that have those tethers will have to go and break all of the webs afterward. And you'll just have the person on the left break the left group and the person on the right break the right group.
Don't create a juice to do there. You have to break it really fast. See if you only get complete all the time.
I think it instantly kills you if you don't break it in time, right?
Oh, really?
I think so.
Misspelled, yeah. Or like kind of slow.
Okay.
Pretty sure I've seen 3 people just fall over.
Okay. We'll see how I feel about this, but can we have Pashi pull with aggro and invuln the first soul thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, alright, cool.
Are we going?
I may need to change up tank things quite a bit during this, so just be ready to like not build too much muscle memory on when to evoke and who's supposed to have aggro. But basically, Posh will take the first buster. After all the hits, Nana can evoke and keep it for the rest of the fight. That's my current thought. Alright, cool. I think we can pull. I don't think there's anything else. Why is my HP so much lower than everybody else?
Well, now I have 3 pieces of gear.
Oh, that's right. I have 1 tokens.
What is the pull on this thing?
It's gonna be nice.
Okay, stack tight. Just like stay stacked in general for this. Pashi in front, get ready to use wings. Apply a little bit of mitigation to this, not all of it. Okay, Pashi go forward. Get ready to use salad.
Raid
Forward.
It's a stack marker. It must be stacked.
Oh, you're involving it.
I mean, like, Ultima's not actually a stack, right? It's just a raid line.
No, it just looks like stack.
Alright, spread out a little. Get ready to look if there's a tether on you. Remember, stacks go to 1 and 2.
Is it supports peace?
Oh, shit.
I just died. Senpai, why'd you stack?
We have to break all of them.
I wanted
Out,
to
out. Get out of the boss hitbox. These are just
Who resolved the other one?
Hey, you're
you
tethered.
have to watch. You have to look at your character. You will be visually tethered.
Wait, did Nana get knocked off?
Yeah.
I'm in a strange area.
Oh, this is not.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just try to demonstrate this. Someone go stand on top of this pillar, and go
Nick,
next to
Nick.
Pashi. Next. Go stand on top of it. We need to build a bridge for that one. So we actually need.
Hitting it?
Yeah. Basically, you need to be hitting. Not only do you need to be hitting the pillar, you actually need to be hitting the pillar as well as Pashi's aim.
We need our circles to hold hands.
Yeah.
Because you build a bridge across. With them.
Basically, like those. So you know how like the tanks get knocked to the side platforms and there's no way to actually get over there safely.
Yeah.
We need to build a bridge to let them come back. So both of the tanks will get hit by a web AoE, and 2 people who are not tanks, just randomly chosen, will also get web AoE markers on them. And you just have to send 1 person left and 1 person.
So basically, we just have to like stand right on top of those 2 poles. On
Yeah.
each side.
Basically, yeah.
It's like really intuitive if you watch the VOD.
Yeah.
I agree.
Not like what's supposed to happen there.
Okay,
I
let's
think-
pull again.
I think honestly we'd prog faster if we just took like 10 minutes and everyone watched the VOD.
Okay. Actually, yeah, I don't mind doing that. I can just scrape this once.
Okay.
Even
There's
if you've
still-
never
there's
seen
still
it before,
supports
all the
left,
mechanics
yes,
are
I
pretty
agree.
intuitive.
If you've literally never seen it before, you will still pretty much be able to understand what's going on.
Except maybe the beam part. The beam part's kind of annoying.
The beam part isn't that bad.
Bring it up.
We can worry about that when we get there. Let's at least watch the first like bit of this together.
Right, I'm ready to watch.
So make sure you tap in occasionally to Nagi.
I I walked through those tethers, by the way. I'm rewatching it, and I definitely passed through them. Uh, uh, on the one that I was trying to break it on the left side, like both people were not at the edge of the stack. I was sprinting. It broke pretty fast. They, yeah, I haven't noticed. The ones that weren't breaking were the same density as the ones that broke. I thought it looked a little thicker, but that might be just wishful thinking. It is fine.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna put Mister back in.
Oh, and you talking about me chatting someone verse? I just spread out so it would just be the leftmost person goes left, the rightmost person goes right. Is that, or would you really?
No,
is it? I actually didn't know. Is it always one DPS, one support?
I didn't know either, but I think it is. I think it's always
Okay.
one healer and one DPS.
Okay, fair enough.
Elucidate us.
Okay.
Remember, Madonna's AFK right now.
Cool. Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Wait,
just
you're
gonna
looking on it
I'm just gonna spend time seeking to where this mechanic actually happens.
Okay.
Just right after this.
It's right here where you can see that they're doing this.
Might as well just play it so we can see it while Leon's gone, I guess.
You have to explain it, but yeah, just play it.
Yeah, just play it.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh,
Okay,
she's
never mind.
back. Never mind.
Okay, cool. So, I'm starting at the beginning. There are 8 turrets that appear here, not to be confused with towers. These are turrets. And they must be soaked by 8 players. And so what we're doing is melee, tank, tank, melee in the front, ranged, healer, healer, ranged in the back.
Just DPS is on the edges.
Yeah, DPS is on the edges. So what happens after these turrets are soaked is that some turrets land on you, and like limit cut numbers will appear on them. And so you can see that there's the odd numbers will appear at the north, and there's some even numbers at the south that are not shown. But basically, shortly after these things get like a targeting arrow, they'll fire a stack laser in the direction that this arrow is pointing. It's like nobody's exactly sure how it snapshots, but it's like something to do with the closest person, like a second or two before it goes off. It'll like lock onto them and then continuously aim at them. And basically how this works is it's in addition to being a stack laser, it applies a vuln debuff to the closest person that is in that laser. And so what we want to do is we want to have the first set, which will knock you from north to south, be the melees in front taking the vuln for the tank. So the tank will help soak the damage, but will not get a vuln. The idea is that because they don't get a vuln, they can keep soaking stacks and helping out with the damage. And each of the squishies only takes one of them. And then at the very end, the tank gets a vuln by soloing a stack. And I'll let this play out in a bit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good guess.
Okay, so you can see that the other side is like the same. But basically, we have like a group 1 left, group 2 right prio, and that's you need to just obey that like strictly for the entire mechanic.
It's not always gonna be a symmetric like 1-3-3-1. It can be like 1-1-3-3 or some memes like that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean, we saw 1-1-3-3 like just now. So.
Okay.
So yeah, basically the tanks and the melees will get knocked to the front, and then the tanks will have to soak with the. Okay, so in Xeno did it with the ranged. We're gonna do it with the healers taking the second one, just so that they don't have to move as much. Because you can see that in Xeno's VOD, their healers actually had to walk all the way from north to south in order to like soak this, or from south to north. So we just want to avoid that if possible. So yeah, this is going to be healer and tank. And again, you have to be watching like the whole arena at this point. Like it's not sufficient to just like look at the front of the arena, because like you want to know like where you're going to go when you get knocked to the back. And for the people that aren't soaking a laser, you need to make sure that you're not just like in a laser. And to do that, you have to also be watching the front and the back. You can't just like assume that, oh, because I don't see an arrow pointing at me, then clearly there's no one behind me.
Imagine this mechanic where you make the middle safe every time.
I'm sure there are like weird ways to do
It
this.
just sounds
mechanic.
toxic to do so.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So this is the third stack. This is the third stack. We're going to do this with ranged and tanks. So Nyx, you and I will need to come up north, like, basically as soon as the towers are soaked.
You're just
The
doing
failure,
one.
the failure mode for this mechanic is when third and 4 are diagonal with each other. Because if you shoot straight back, both there's a high likelihood that I saw from watching Xeno stream that both towers will lock onto the closest tank,
I see. Okay.
and it cannot be changed at that point. That's why I think they ended up shooting it diagonally.
Interesting.
Okay.
Is it 'cause
Well, it
that's
looks like
just
they
too slow
spawn in
moving?
very easy spots where you just line yourself up with that line right there.
No, the thing is, the towers lock on to like a single person, like a second before they snapshot, and they cannot be changed after that.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, then just no. Is it just
Quick.
don't be slow or?
No,
I think it may be tighter than don't
I
be
think
slow.
the lock on is like as you finish getting knocked back from the previous laser.
Would you use a line on the ground? Help us line up with that.
I might be speaking out of my ass. There might be a bit of leeway, but from what I saw, it got pretty long coast here.
Well, we'll just hope that we don't see any really toxic patterns. If we do, we'll learn to deal with it like once we're comfortable with the basics. Okay, so you can see the third one is it's the last squishies and the tanks still behind them, and the last one is like the tanks getting knocked from south to north, taking these alone. And this is like a bit of damage, so you need to make sure the tanks are not like.
That
Alright, no,
century.
no.
Like, you
No,
stay
let's make a
together,
blood pact.
One other thing is, so on the second knockback, it's not like the tanks always have to be the farthest back from the boss. They have to be the farthest back, like farthest away from the turret, within that stack. So, you can see that, like the tanks are actually closer than I guess it would be the healers for us, in the second knockback from south to north. All right, cool.
Do you know what we could do? We could have me and
Wiggle
Misty
everyone?
just each rescue our own tank for number 2.
What?
You won't need to do that, right?
We get knocked into it, or
Yeah, they get knocked.
Yeah, we get knocked towards you and rescuing us would actually take away a GCD.
Yeah. You don't want to move because the way it's baited is that the first 3 aren't actually baited at the tank. They're baited at the DPS.
Yeah,
or
I know,
whatever
because
role
like
are
you have to
helping,
move
so-
side to side if they're not aligned with 1. If
Alright.
1 and 2 aren't aligned.
Okay, let's
We're not-
try
we're not
this.
actually doing
This is
puzzles.
probably going to take us a little bit, so we're
Wait,
not
so
going to like.
what I'm seeing is that like the 2 middle towers, if you stay on this line, you just aim it straight down. It looks like that's where they
Yep.
spawn.
Jump into
Yeah, that's.
I guess the important thing that I'm seeing is don't assume just because now you have the vol and you're done with the mechanic. Everyone's doing the entire mechanic the entire time because you have to dodge the lasers too.
I get the feeling that dead center is safe.
I can tell you, it probably is.
Correctly, as long as people aiming like straight down, dead center is safe. But that's probably.
Assuming everybody gets it correct 100% of the time.
Yeah. I mean, the only people that really need to do it right is the middle people.
Are you doubting the competency of my static?
Well, again, it's not necessarily that like the middle 2 turrets are the same number, so you
Yeah.
have to watch.
Okay.
Like me stack here so I can get like 1, 2, 3.
Left, this right.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Out.
I'll give you special cells.
You're ready to make webs. Holy beat. Off the way. Get ready for Tower 6 next.
Watch over all right.
Watch it now. It's front. Soak spit spots. Melees and tanks across the bridges. That's Moniac bonds.
It's partners then spread.
Check her out. Nix is on you. Nix on
Next,
you.
out.
These bars are unbreakable.
Light party splits.
Rescues, I'm rescuing.
It's partners. And now spreads.
I need.
doing this. Yourself,
I need to watch it.
This is spread into pairs.
Partners and
Okay,
these
oh,
These sounds are mine.
We have a
melees and tanks, Yeah, this.
I do really like keeping talking. For the line stack, we don't have to stack immediately. We should do a light spread so we can see who has the carrot on their head.
Yep, good idea. For the pandemoniac bonds, just like let me do the call out. I will intentionally wait on it because I don't want it to overlap with other things that are more important.
I can.
Is there like a particular thing y'all want shake on?
Just put it somewhere and keep it there. And if it needs to be changed, I will ask it to be changed. It's more important that it be consistent than it be like on a specific thing. Nothing like there are not that many things in this fight that are like outright lethal, but like the healers will have to like think on their feet if damage changes.
In that case, I will use my veil after the line check. Unless that's where you want to shake.
Force left, defense right.
Okay.
Watch your good head. Watching it out.
In.
Special cells.
Ready to build bridges?
Like unto change.
Nana, would it be possible to swap the first set of towers? It makes my fight or flight align really poorly.
I must watch over all life.
Discuss it now. Watching it out. Front. Left. Soak spit. Soak spit spots. Melees and tanks across. Okay. Demoniac Bonds. Stay spread and one for figures. Cross. It's partners and then spreads. Press. Get back mid. Goodbye.
Back mid.
That has 4 moves.
Where's the mirror here?
Hopefully we don't have spear protection though.
Yeah, for prize all
We're
day.
gonna need for turrets. Get ready for turrets.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Melees and tanks first. Melees and tanks first.
And I'll pick the right one. That's fine.
Healers and tanks. Healers and tanks. Ranged and tanks. Tanks soloing. Okay.
Sorry.
That was the
Okay.
that was the bad.
Yeah. Bit of brain lag on my part. I forgot to count that, flipping the camera versus left and right.
But yeah, Pachi, if you want to swap the first tower, it's fine, because that actually benefits me too.
Alright, we'll see if this works. This could fuck me even harder, but...
Oh, goodbye, everyone.
The thing is, you can precast IR and hold it, right?
Well, no, the way it ends up is that my IR is on the GT that I get knocked over, so I IR and I just get one here.
Well, we'll see how it works. What's your GCD?
2.45.
I'm at 2.5. I'm fat. I'm at 2.5.
I mean, we can just try it. See what happens.
And if I change my name, will I get the second set of Omega Fist?
Watch is always supposed to be the right
Yeah.
Forgive my disability.
Oh, like me and Verse, I would have tossed that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what. I think what that indicates that is there is actually time. You just have to be fast. Probably a good time for the tanks to burst.
I use right there.
What's left? DPS right?
A tangled morsel
Walk for another.
awaiting death.
Out. Oh no!
Yo, this place.
Holy Shivara.
Oh, yeah, sorry. No.
Special cells.
Ready to build bridges?
Yeah, this works for me a lot better.
Like them to change.
Does it work for you?
Yep.
Fuck.
Literally always bird.
Building bridges again. Get ready for... Wait, off the white and then get ready for turrets. Or towers.
I must watch.
I love exchanging white with hers.
What?
Watch front or back. Front. Left. Silk spit. Melees and tanks cross.
To the depths for you.
Checkers out. Light party starts. Spread first and then light party stack. Light party stacks.
Oh, fuck.
What?
Sorry. I'm bad.
Yeah, I can do that. I got 9 there.
Okay, Pasha, you're gonna get a targeted by a thing. Pop literally every single cooldown you have.
I can run in with my invoice.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Good recovery.
Oh, you have one. No, you have one.
Okay.
I thought you can actually hold.
Get ready for turrets.
I am Pandemonium. These cells are mine.
Melees and tanks, one. Everyone else dodge it.
They're slightly inward.
Healers and tanks. Ranging tanks. Tanks alone.
Yeah, they're both
Oh, yeah,
rated on
yeah,
there.
that thing's scratch.
Oh, this is connect.
Red.
All paths lead back to me.
Dodge these.
Which is on.
Owned.
Just jump.
Oh, yeah.
Jump, please.
I'm rescuing Pachi next time.
What do you mean you're rescuing Pachi next time?
She didn't stack with me.
Oh.
I rescued him this time too.
Okay, Nix, it's on you and me to like know about the pointing diagonally thing then.
No, we did it fine though.
No. Like we pointed it straight back, but because for reasons that are not entirely clear to me, the like both of the turrets in the back, like see, 4 was like the leftmost one and the second leftmost one, right? Both of them locked onto Nana, who was like in the third column. Because she's the closest to both.
So we want to aim it.
So we need to aim them diagonally if that happens.
If and only if 3 and 4 are diagonal from each other.
Yeah, it's like only
But
if like only if like 3 is like both of the rightmost ones and 4 is both of the leftmost ones, or vice versa.
I mean, there's base. Well, I guess this could be a little cringe depending on the pattern, but couldn't you just always aim it directly at the like the leftmost 3?
Well,
Aims
you
at the
can.
leftmost
That
4?
makes everyone's dodge really hard.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like that could be a little cringe, but
Well, I'm fine with just always doing that.
It shouldn't be that bad because we just need to make sure the party always goes to the 1 marker or the 2 marker after, like for that laser, so me and Verse can shoot them dag.
Yeah.
The party can just stand at the front, away from the 3 towers, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget you still have to dodge the 4 laser afterwards.
Yeah.
yeah, my
I have
only-
an important question. How wide is this laser that comes from there?
It's not that wide. I think it's like maybe one of these tile widths wide.
Yeah, it's fine. They just need to know that we're shooting diagonal. That's all. Right?
Well, no,
So-
I asked because like if they were like wide enough, me and Pachi can always just stand at like the edge, and then that gives us a little bit more room to run towards the next one. Like once we get knocked back.
Edge.
Like so wait, let me so like if the turret is right here, right? Instead of standing directly right here, and the next turrets are at 2, we can just stand like here. And we have a
The
little bit
problem is
extra
that if when you're getting to your spot, 2 towers lock on you only, instead of 1 on you, 1 on Pachi.
I don't think that's the problem. Or sorry, I don't think that's related to what Nana is saying. But
Yeah,
no,
I
I don't
don't
think that's gonna help. I think that'll just make everyone else's job harder, and not gain you enough.
Let's just aim the 3s at the 4s and see what happens.
Yeah, that's mainly a job for me and Nix.
Well, it's a job for the party to not get hit because they have to recognize what you were doing.
All they do is tell them 1 and 2. That's it.
Yeah, no, pretty much it's true, but I mean, you still have to pay attention.
And if it's like like 1-3, 1-3, then we just aim them straight back, and then it should still resolve fine.
Yeah. Okay.
I typically see people point their camera sideways during this entire mechanic.
That's what I do.
That's exactly what
I
do.
strongly recommend.
I should definitely do that.
I point my camera sideways regardless of what fight we're doing.
We're finding the air, not the crowd.
Are you ready?
Good. Ready?
Let go.
I have to appreciate the developers' hard work.
That was a pretty interesting thing, actually.
You will go no further.
He said they standard control cringe for this. It's not because I used to jump.
I thought they changed something.
Not it's completely I just
What is the jump thing?
You jump, you
if you jump and then use a GTD in midair, you keep your forward momentum so you don't actually turn.
Unless you press CC and then you jump.
Watch for the jump.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Like finally,
No!
I can use this blade.
I'll get that.
Yep.
There's just something so satisfying about that knockdown. For the
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it's fun watching your tank get ragdolled. I'm gonna go flying backwards next time for style points.
Wyatt, you ready to come back in?
I must watch over all life.
One front and back. Front. So 2 spots. Mayos and things cross. Check it out. The shakers are not that wide. Red parties, left and right. Partners first and then spreads. Partners first and then spreads. Spread. Back in.
I'll feint that.
I'm not sure.
It's up. I gotta paint the first one, I guess.
Okay, fair enough. All you then.
Get ready for turrets.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine!
Melees and tanks first. Healers and tanks.
Oh! Wait, actually, don't rescue me there. That's kind of possible.
Ranged and tanks. We're pointing diagonally. Pointing diagonally. Tanks alone.
On me.
Oh no!
Oh,
Fuck, I forgot about that.
That was like a perfect thing.
That wasn't even enough? Like,
Try again.
Nix,
I dashed
did you-
back in.
you what?
I should try to
I dashed back in.
Oh my god!
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is not a take uptime mechanic.
No,
You
no.
just-
From
you
our
just do not get
hypothesis, I thought it would snapshot the moment we got knocked into it.
What?
So I thought I would have it. I could walk back into the side.
Dude, if you watch Xeno's VOD, he does like 3 of the fucking tank range GCDs back.
And that's
back.
Xeno.
It's not even the diagonal pattern, and it's Xeno. Like, this is not a take uptime mechanic.
If we don't push boundaries, we never learn.
No,
Let's,
this is
let's
like
be real here.
strict-
Xeno has pushed all the boundaries already. If he's not doing it, it cannot be done.
Is there not a way you can line up poise here right there?
No. It would. I would have to delay my fighter flight like the whole half minute.
Sucker is.
I could use like a single hold sprint.
What if both tanks get?
It would probably. Oh my god.
I'm not gap posting. I'm taking
Okay.
it at the
These parts
turret.
you're not.
okay, wait. I'm not seriously suggesting we do this, but could that be? Can you arm sled that?
No. Pretty
Okay.
good.
I don't think anything is. But,
Okay, well then just decent.
Like, can you actually decent
If I
in
hear-
combat?
yes.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
talking about that. He's
Alright.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. Hanks, if you get the diagonal one, can you just like, if we have to do the diagonal from 3 to 4, can we just like aim it back from 4 to 3 afterward, so that nobody has to move?
That seems reasonable, actually.
The 4 people like then the people who like are doing the other thing like don't. Actually, that might be a little crazy.
No, I think that's totally reasonable. I
wait.
think this is completely reasonable.
No, I think that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Wait, do what now?
Aim it back diagonal.
If we get shot from 2 to A, we shoot it back from A to 2.
Is that?
So people at 1 can just plan.
This is chill.
No, I actually I think it's too much casework. We'll just do
Yeah,
it.
that's a lot.
Actually, no. I actually realized why that can't work.
Oh, why not?
Well, because it would be really easy for Nana to just take them both.
No?
No.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Okay, never mind. Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
We'll just always. So 3 to 4 is like the only weird one.
Yeah, if you guys, well, instead of the one,
We're
in
not
the-
we're not doing it. 3 to 4 is the only one which has anything.
If you hug the 3 or the 4,
going.
Like not
We'll
not
always
if
be
you trade from
more.
8 to 1, 3 is still not gonna get hit.
No, we're not doing this. Dude. That's like
I have
3
aggro.
times the amount of thinking, and I will mess it up like 3 times the amount.
I'm pretty sure if you hug the 3 or the 4 marker, you just get hit by anyone.
It's not important, but I'll show you what I mean by it would be easy for them to take 2 if we did that.
What's left? Deepness, right? Steel webs.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Much. Yeah. Out. Alright.
Yeah, it's a heavy dot.
Ready to build bridges?
Life comes to change.
What if it's my lowest tag?
I must watch
Towers?
over all.
There's no way.
50-50.
What's coming back? Front?
Mid.
Right. Silk Spit. King's Amelia's Cross.
To the depths with you.
Fairy Water Breakers.
Stay where you are.
Sides, left and right. One left to right. And spread first and then partners. Partners. Backwards.
You've already, if it's partner stacks over there, can you just stay still?
Yeah, sure.
I'll just come to you.
Works for me.
Turrets is coming up next. Sure.
To the depths with
I don't even tell Soccer. He knows I'm coming to him. I don't have a choice.
Sorry.
Melee's and tanks 1. Melee's and tanks 2. Range and tanks 3. Normal.
Yeah, spread.
Senpai, get outside, get outside.
Oh, fuck.
Spreads.
Partners.
Right side. Get ready to dodge the weird laser orbs that appear afterward. It's easier to do that if you're standing on top of her.
I have Bloodbath running, I'll be fine.
That is exactly a bit.
That one I almost.
That's what I need help with.
Don't pop too many cooldowns. Just hold on.
Fucking gentle breeze. I'll take our own towers. Did you give me anything? Oh yes, I need help.
Get rid of the webs.
Oh right, you don't have the option to do that.
Still bridges. Not a problem because that works. this, but Soak spit, Soak spit. Get ready for melees to cross over. Melees to cross
Stay on
over.
your own side, Nana. Stay on your own side.
Oh yeah, there's no way I'm doing this.
There's no way she's doing this.
Can you imagine?
Your soul screams.
In.
Left. Left array. Right side. It spreads first and then light parties. Always is fast.
Yeah, we
We're
have
gonna
to.
have to
That
find
is
positions
that
for
is the hard mechanic. Heal Obi, heal Obi.
I'll look.
Look for your tether. Tethers go to the 3 and 4. Oh, no, tethers point south. Tethers point south. Steel webs. Supports left, DPS right.
Bars are unbreakable.
Break the webs.
Procure yourself a can next. That's really toxic. You get that there.
I'm helping.
I really don't know how to
I need help. Nope.
just minor cooldowns. Very, very minor. Very, very minor.
Last time we did mine.
Okay, Misu goes southwest, Sakura goes southeast right now. Everyone else stay generally close to middle. If you get a tether from this next thing, point it directly towards east or west, like on the center of a 3 or 4 way marker.
This vessel.
If you're not a healer and you get a thing, go south, like on the B way marker. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I see. It's both tanks this time. Okay. Interesting. That did not happen.
Go back. Marcus goes south. Marcus goes south. Well, that's spread into the partner. Alright, and Nana with how damage that?
This is the 1 million damage tank buster.
There's a tank buster?
It's a wild charge.
There's like 18
It's like it's a
Holy
9
shit.
hit. It's a 9 hit wild charge. Each of the hits deals like 80k raid wide damage and 150k tank damage.
That's only a brother.
Ow.
Holy shit!
It's probably the hardest hitting like raid damage sequence that has ever existed.
If we keep the same cooldown sequence that we're doing, I can home gang my portion of that.
Yeah,
I'm checking my
I
cooldowns
looked
right
into
now.
this beforehand. I'm pretty sure if Pashi uses Hallowed Ground exactly on cooldown after his first one, it'll cover the last like 4 hits of that.
Okay.
Should we review that mechanic?
I can do
Yeah,
it this way.
let's do some review.
I can pre-pop Hallowed Ground on the Buster. If you have that word. Oh, wait, no,
the
that's-
harrowing
that
hell
was-
is 15 seconds long. You don't want to like do it too early, or else you're like out of shit then.
No, I mean pre-pop Hallowed. A bit earlier in the beginning.
You don't have to. If you pop it exactly before the soul grasp, it comes up at exactly the right time.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if anyone's reading party chat, but if we want Feint on the 3rd Ultima for whatever reason,
Oh,
Yubara
what's up back in
should-
business? Sorry. You want Feint on the 3rd Ultima?
Yeah, if you want Feint on the 3rd Ultima comfortably every time, Yubara should do that one, because mine like barely came off cooldown at the time.
Ultima's haven't been
Yeah,
very
if
serious.
you're-
I think I should use my feint on the following busters instead, the knockback busters, and then you use your feint on the fucking Giga move of
Does it
hell.
apply to the knockback busters?
No, the Giga move of hell is physical damage. We probably want 2 feints on it.
Oh,
Just say-
well then we
say
just
your
don't feint
feint.
at all then.
Yeah, just don't feint. It's fine.
Nana and Pashu, you should probably prepare to use a bunch of cooldowns on that step there. The second towers thing. Let me double check the log for when exactly that happens.
Oh, I'm not. Let me turn on
The second wicked step. Yeah, you can pop very large numbers of cooldowns for that. You'll be a little bit dry on the soul grasp afterward, but that's fine. You shouldn't use basically anything on that afterward, because you need all of it for harrowing hell. So yeah, you can pop a lot of cooldowns for the second wicked step, and we don't need feint on that because of
It
that.
should be up now.
We
Oh,
should
which one's the
review the-
Giga move of Hill thing?
It's called harrowing.
Harrowing Hell.
Oh, it's actually called Hill.
Okay, so in literally every single VOD I watched, Harrowing Hell like selected the 2 healers first. So I don't actually know like what the pattern is anymore, but I was pretty confident it was always 2 healers and a DPS. That time it was I think both the tanks and a DPS.
Who would tank LB Hero in Hell?
I think the majority of groups that have cleared the fight tank LB3 Harrowing Hell.
That makes
It doesn't
a
even
lot
cover
of
the whole thing.
sense.
Like you still need mitigation.
Yeah, but like
That's so hype.
you run out of resources pretty quickly. I feel if you don't use some sort of tank. I'm pretty sure they designed it around tank LB.
I don't think so. I think it's doable without tank LB, which
I mean,
maybe
it's
just
doable, but it requires a lot of mit.
The thing is that you probably want to LB3 the thing that we LB3'd, because that is like the single hardest mechanic in the
Can we
entire
review
game.
that mechanic?
Yes, yeah.
We should probably just review it.
Is my stream up right now?
Yeah.
Is everyone watching?
Yeah.
Okay, someone is not. I don't know.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Miss you.
Miss you.
It is actually miss you. I thought you guys would mean me. Okay, cool. Let's. Okay, we'll start from the the successful resolution of the turrets. Which I think is,
Not to be confused with towers.
yeah, not to be confused with the towers.
Also, the little line laser AoE things, they're just always in line with the board, right?
It's either what we had or inverted.
But yeah, we YOLO'd
the
the
one
stacks
after
right
he
here.
cleaves. No, the one after
Yeah,
he cleaves
they-
half the room.
Yes, it's always in line with the orbs that appear.
Okay.
So during the what's it called after and cleave, you want to pre-position to like front or back depending on your spreads position.
Yeah,
There's,
you
like,
should be on the
not-
east or west based on where you are.
There's almost no time for that. I think if we use expedient literally anywhere, that should be the spot. Okay, all right.
Wait, okay, wait,
We'll get to that in a moment. We'll get to that in a moment.
I know we did have a
Okay,
sign
is everyone
off
watching? Sorry.
for this spread and 2-man stack. Are we just gonna just YOLO
Nick,
that?
do you mind waiting? Like we're just like discussing a lot of shit that is not actually on stream. I want to do this in order if possible.
Yeah, no,
I think it's a totally reasonable discussion. I'm just gonna table it until we get there in the VOD.
yeah, no, that, yeah, right. It was we just got that.
No,
It was on
that's like 3 things later in this VOD.
No, we're talking about right now.
Oh,
Okay, so here's the 4th stack, right? Or the 4th like line turret lasers. So now the pandemoniac bonds that was applied like 30 seconds ago resolve pretty much immediately. I will do my best to call what it is during the 4th laser. I don't really think I can do it earlier without distracting people. Like after the 3rd laser fires, I will say what it is. And so in this case, it's a spreads followed by partner stacks. And so what's going to happen if it's a spread? It's going to just be like quick march spots, tanks in front, then melees, then healer, then ranged on each side. And if it's partners, then we're going to make a square-ish shape. It doesn't have to be like a perfect square. It doesn't really matter that much. And if it's light party stacks, we'll just do left and right sides. That make sense?
because like we YOLO'd this the other pool and
Yeah.
somehow we just did it right.
Yeah, it was fine. Like I don't really think it's terrible.
It's not that bad.
The spreads are quite large. They're like significantly larger than the other variations. Maybe like twice as large.
Yeah, that sounds
if
This is pretty good.
right.
If it's pairs into spread, is it DPS move to the sides?
Pairs into spreads is a DPS move to the sides.
Well, being in a square position, right?
Sure,
four
yeah,
people
why
have to
not?
move
That
outwards.
seems fine to me. That seems fine. Yeah. You can see that they do this somewhat differently.
The paradigm of the DPS.
Okay. And so this is the first Pandemoniac Ray. This is the one that just like teaches you what this thing is. And these lasers like fire sideways. So basically, it'll spawn like a bunch of orbs here. Note that these lasers are not in line with the tile boundaries. I don't know why the fuck they did it like this, but it's like it has nothing to do with where the tile boundaries are. And it can either be this set of lasers or like the inverse set of lasers will be safe.
Use eyes.
Yeah, just use your eyes. I mean, even using your eyes, I think it's not entirely trivial.
My brand.
You could just walk into it to dodge it there. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Not everyone though, because for the second one, it looks like there was a spread into.
That Ultima. Then this is with some cooldowns. so now this is the second wicked step. This is the one that you pop the cooldowns on. So this is why like you can't use too many cooldowns on that soul grasp. This like needs the cooldowns more than the soul grasp does.
Oh, no. What cooldowns will you have for this?
I'm not sure. I'm still planning out.
Don't
like
plan.
intermittent. Can I finish, please?
Sorry.
I'm planning out like intermittent cooldowns because I'm getting trucked this entire fight. I'm trying to like weave in small stuff to help out.
Don't plan for too
to-
much. Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out like what I can get away with and what I can't. I'm done.
Don't plan for too much party mint there, because we're gonna need it for the Giga Move of Hell that's soon here.
I will-
we actually, this comes up, like this wicked step happens at the time that like everything comes up in time for the game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is like 3 minutes before that.
It-
I don't know
wait,
if it felt like that, but it's like quite a while.
That was a long
This
time
felt
ago.
like 30
I
seconds.
don't know how.
What?
Yeah, we were like 55% after that mechanic, and we somehow got all the way down to like 23 before we wiped.
If tanks need help here, like healers can just help out. It's not a big deal.
20%.
Wait.
Yeah,
This is-
what Missy said. Can we just review the VOD and not talk about random stuff?
Yeah. Okay, so here's the second. This is the hard part. So this is towers into like the dodge the donuts. This, for them, it's out, and they can be in either one of these. But you can see that after this, the Pandemoniac bonds is already resolving very quickly, and on top of that, you need to look for the Pandemoniac ray. The side he extends his neck to in the beginning is actually the safe side. So this like tell is a little bit misleading. If you try to read it too fast, you'll probably get it wrong.
Can you
Yeah.
go back 1 second to see that again?
Just the way his head moves.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really weird, like snakes around. Yeah, basically, this thing is really fucking hard.
Wow.
Like this, you have to do this, like...
Oh, wow.
So the first one is already kind of hard if it's a spread, but the second one, if it's a spread, like, you have to be spreading pretty quickly in, like, a pretty compressed area, while also dodging these lasers. Like, it... In practice, you should probably expect to LB through this.
And sometimes
Healer LB,
someone
you
will
mean?
have to stab.
Heal LB, yes. Sorry.
Okay, I was wondering why.
Swap sometimes.
One of them will be... Oh, sorry, yeah. I will also sometimes have to call a swap on this, which is
cringe.
additionally unpleasant.
I was wondering why they're moving like that, but then they did die.
Okay, yeah, so you just do the quick march spots on the side that's safe, and then
Yeah.
do the quick march spots again, spreading out a bit more.
I'm gonna try to call the swap while we're doing this like donut dodge.
Well, I'm a little confused. What is requiring a swap here?
You don't need to worry about it.
You don't need to worry about it.
All right.
Okay. So, the two melees that went across there, they don't have to do that, right? You can just resolve 8 spreads on one side.
I think you can resolve 8 spreads on one side, but it's really tight.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, you have to be able to do it if it spreads first anyway.
True. I'm just
the thing is,
wondering
like,
why it's like
the
that.
thing is, like, Xeno didn't go all the way to the front, which forced VD to, like, be over here, which forced the healer to actually move to the side. Like,
And
if
forced
VD,
the
if
melees.
Xeno was, like, here, and VD's here, and the other healer's here, and, like, you know, the whoever else is back there, then... Like, you can fit all the spreads, like, in a column like this, but if
And
you,
we're gonna need to
you
learn
don't
that.
use all the room that you have available, then you don't have enough.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so moving side to side seems reasonable. It doesn't hurt.
Okay.
Who do you
So
want to
we're
have?
just gonna
as-
have like me
The
and
people-
Pashi like all the way up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, for us, it'll be, like, Nana and Pashi at the front, like this, if it has to be a spread.
Do we want to have the melee switch over them, if we can?
What do you
No, we can do it without having people break
Alright.
Sorry, like, to be clear, VD does, like, or sorry, this group does, like, supports left and DPS right for this, which we're not doing.
I'm not doing that. Yeah.
I mean, if it proves to be a problem, we can switch that, but I wanted to avoid it if possible. Yeah, that's the hard shit.
Wait, now that I think about it, if we're doing the square pattern for pairs, how exactly are we spreading afterwards then?
DPS move horizontally.
We're not doing a square pattern we're not doing a square pattern for pairs for this mechanic. We're just lining up.
Okay, for
No,
pairs-
for this one we should also do a square.
Yeah, we are doing
I mean,
square.
how would you line up, right?
But just make a square.
No, I mean
Like there's 8 spots there, same as the 8 spots that we had before the split up.
Okay, I see it then. Yeah, okay, then that makes sense. And then tanks move up, range move back.
Tanks move, range move back. It's the
Okay.
same spots as before. It's always the same spots for the whole fight. So
Yeah.
boring.
Okay, so this is the next steel web. This I just like totally called on.
This one,
Yeah, this one was a little crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, so note that in this case the tethers actually appear quite a bit earlier than the stacks, and basically the 2 tether players should just ignore what I say about supports left, DPS right, and they just go over here and to the staves and point them south. This we actually did correctly. I don't know if that was by coincidence, but just know that this hurts a lot, and it'd be nice to get some mitigation before we totally split up. In particular, whoever gets the staves will be in severe pain afterward, as we saw. Okay, so here's this thing again, which is just like shakers out, and there's a line stack. Again, these shakers are pretty narrow. Like you don't have to have them left and right like this.
They're just like thin lasers.
They should make them wider.
Yeah, they're not cones.
I don't know why they didn't make them shakers, but whatever.
Okay, this soul grasp you really want to pop like you probably should be popping less than actually no, I think maybe Xeno like what Xeno popped here is like the absolute maximum that you can pop. I would maybe consider just popping your active and nothing else. This should hit for like 50k a hit totally unmitigated, so the healers can deal with it. But yeah, this is like a minute before like harrowing hell, so you won't get anything back in time.
Would it be value if we're just doing the short cooldowns? Would you want me to use equilibrium there or on the hell mechanic?
I don't know. I can't answer that for you. I'm sorry.
Okay. If I get like super low during the stack buster, I'll just.
Okay, so they're spreading like this. You can see that it's not the 2 fucking healers and 1 support. Like literally every single VOD I watched was on 2 healers and 1 of the DPS. But probably it's gonna be always both the healers or always both the tanks. I mean, I don't know. Basically, this is some like Titan jail thing where like we want to like go from we want to build like a bridge all the way from like the back left spike to the back right spike using like 3 of these webs, and if you just like stick them on the ABC markers that I have, or like the 1, 2, 3 markers that I have in the back, ABC markers, then that's actually like the correct spots.
Why?
In the meantime,
what does the last person go?
You mean the other 5 people? There's a lot of people.
No, because you
The
said
last person's like stack. That's separate. That's a stack.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so this is a stack. This is kind of tight. Like this stack like cannot touch like this thing down here.
Jesus.
So, yeah, the people at the bottom like do need to be kind of careful. It may be best to just like go to the wall for this and play it safe. This stack, it happens with a Pandemon's Holy, so like you can't be like too far up. Basically, we want to put the 3 people on these 3 diamonds here like this, so like stack in the middle, and then 1 person left, 1 person right. The people with the staves should point these like directly to the left and right, which is where I have the 3 and the 4-way markers. And again, you don't want to be too far north because you're barely outside of the Pandemon's Holy. So you can see like this guy's like barely outside of it, and this shit is like barely not hitting like this guy, and like probably barely not hitting the guy at the bottom.
You can see the light. Yeah.
So yeah, this thing is tight as fuck. Like you just have to actually like just go to
Can
the
this be in?
ground. What?
No. No.
I have never seen it be in. I don't know how you resolve it, so.
If it were in, you can't place the 3 at the rear.
So it looks like VD could be a bit more north here, so that to make sure he is away from the south.
Yeah,
web.
that's also.
So
that's
he
also
does have a little bit of wiggle room.
Yeah, the left and right people have no such. Such luxury.
But then
Left and right people are allowed to go a little farther south, as long as it's still in the stack, right? To dodge the sides.
Yeah, if you want to give up a little uptime.
Just
like they're gonna be webbed in their spots until the
Okay,
people break them up. Yeah, and again, all 5 people can help with breaking out. It's not just like the staff people that are dealing with that. The next thing that happens after this is that the 3 people who are in this stack, which is like the 3 remaining people who didn't get a tether, will get webs, web AoEs, and they just take those like to southwest, south, and southeast.
Okay. So I'll take south.
It's like this dumbass goes south for some reason, and then he like realizes that he was
Do they stand on exactly the same spots for the first one and the second one? Because I see that in like the first ones, they're all the way up the wall.
I think they're all the way at the
I
wall.
thought in one of the.
No,
The second one, you actually cannot go all the way to the wall because if you do that, you'll step into this and break the web.
Yeah. Okay. So the first one is all the way at the wall. The second one's on the marker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Why does that web need to be there?
It needs to be there to. It needs to be there so that we don't need a desynth.
Oh.
Okay, so you see, this says the webs are impassable. If you build a bridge twice, it turns into like a strong web, I guess.
Okay, cool. That makes sense.
All right, cool. That's all I'm gonna cover for now. I think we should just go in and try.
Okay.
After that, it's just wild card.
I got my
Wait. Yeah, can you just go to the wall first one though? Because that is what happens next, right?
That's all I think about.
There's nothing special about the wild charge.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, no, let's just keep
we
our powers
really just need to
off.
see it and not like have people think about too
Yeah.
many things.
It's just continuously a wild charge for like.
15 seconds.
For both. And I will probably pop what's that weird blue thing called? Sentinel. For my tower as well.
Wait,
So I don't know what you have because I either give you Sheltron or myself.
wait, you're
last
using
time I
your 30%?
Yeah, it'll be up for heroin.
You can use literally every cooldown on the second step, and it'll be up for arrow.
I guess that. If we really want to take what's it called, the third set of scared busters with just the first or the 25 minute, this hour minute discussion will be unnecessary. But my god, that will be spicy.
It's not that spicy. Those things hit for 50k per tank per hit.
Unfortunately, that means I died to 3 of them.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
what you heal.
Yeah, we'll heal it.
They will gladly heal you more there in exchange for not having to heal you during harrowing hell.
I'm blaming it. I think it's the water bill.
Fuck.
So like the back person will be standing here, is this right?
Yeah, for the first set, the back people will go to the wall. For the second set, they're all on the marker.
Well, like, would they be standing like here on
Yeah,
this line,
like behind the
and then middle, and then
Alright. Rage you up.
Pashi, you said we're just gonna like swap the towers like the entire fight, right?
Unless something catastrophically wrong happens in rotation, then I might request to revisit, but for now, yeah.
Okay, so I'm just always gonna take the right tower, you're always gonna take the left.
Yeah. Technically, we end up on our respective sides. Fog.
You will go no further.
And it's crazy I can do this without shooting myself in the head.
What's left because right?
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
What's your death?
Oh my god, none of your. That is so close to the wall.
Much. In.
hey, don't put the web like that. I'm like, run off.
Special cells.
Refrain from killing me.
Get ready to build bridges.
Like unto change.
Off white, and then get ready for towers.
I must watch over all life.
Watch from back. Back. Right. Silk Spit, Nez next cross. Back in. Don't clump too tight, watch for shakers.
Stay where you are.
Healer swap. It's light parties first, and then spreads. Spread. Good job. Second mid.
Oh shit.
Get ready for turrets.
To the depths with
There's partners in this
you.
turrets.
These sounds are mine.
Only one. Two. Range 3. Next 4. It's gonna be partners and then spreads. Spread.
All parts lead back to me.
And watch the work after.
Special cells.
Pick the one's Here we do build bridges.
When like unto change.
Build bridges. It's Silk Spit afterwards, so tanks don't come back. Yeah, let's get ready to cross. Cross, Silk Spit positions.
To the depths with you.
Go back down. Towers.
Scream.
Healer swap later. Back. Right. Healer swap. It spreads into light party stacks.
Back to me.
Light party stacks. Oh, just don't stand on missing. Oh, no.
That's unlucky. That's just a wipe, I think.
Nix, you need to be back.
Awaiting death. These bars are unbreakable.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah. This is certainly not completable.
Wait, I don't get bound to anything if I'm solo stat, right? I just die.
Sure.
No,
just to clarify, for that Pandemonium Ray, like when we dodge right or left, if we're doing the spreads, are we literally just shifting the party left or right? We're not like...
We're just doing the thing on
after. Yeah. So...
It's tight as fuck. Yeah.
So I'm always gonna be either like all the way top left, or like where I'm standing here, but like at the front.
Correct.
Well, okay, that's not true. If it's a tanks have to swap, then you do the other thing.
I just want to know like the default position.
And that very, very front of the arena won't always be safe. So just, you know, keep an eye out.
I mean,
don't forget that
yeah, like
so,
farther from each other like than this, but it's like in this orientation.
Yeah. The first set of Pandemoniac Bonds happens with the Ray, so that's the half room. And then the second set happens with the lasers. Cool. It was good until there.
Easy fight, easy game.
I actually think this fight seems easier than the first one so far.
No way, dude. Just limit cut that was harder than the first one.
Yeah, the limit card was way harder than
The
anything.
mechanic that we are currently on is likely the hardest one in the fight. The thing after that is like not quite as hard, and then the harrowing hell is basically like you have.
Yeah. Whenever you have to be that hard back spot.
Work left because right.
Operating limits of Lady Athena's power! A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Watch your feather. Watch. In.
I'll give you special cells. Like unto change.
Dirty Bill Bridges.
Let's go.
Yavarna. I'm good.
Dirty the cowards after.
I must watch over all life.
You touched white goo.
On the back. Back. Left. Took it. No tanks cross.
To the depths with you.
We back up. Stay spread, look for Shaker.
Stay where you are.
Go to sides. Light party sides. It spreads first and then light party stacks. Light party stacks.
You're gonna have to move and miss you.
Behind me.
I'll get move.
Here's the turrets.
To the depths with you.
Harrison
Pandemonium.
turrets.
Sounds of mine.
Melee's first. There it is. Ranged. It's going diagonally.
Oh no, drop deck.
Partners?
Nice.
Sucker.
Did you gap close again?
No, it selected.
No, I
both
wasn't
of
in the
them.
way.
Oh,
They
okay.
both selected me.
Okay.
No, I didn't get knocked back.
Okay. Well, no, that's what I thought. I saw you at the front,
okay.
so I just figured
Yeah.
like be gap close. That's all I thought.
So that's how I died. Okay. I thought I got cross the laser from like that wouldn't make sense.
How does Nick start?
He
I
soloed.
Oh, okay.
We should call if it's a toxic one.
I did. Yeah.
If I end up getting both again, I'm just gonna like.
I operate limits of Legacy's power! A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Ouch.
I'll give you special cells. When like unto change. I must watch over all life.
Up, come back. Front. So fit. Yeah, it's cross.
To the depths with you.
Watch the shakers.
Stay where you are.
My party sides. It spreads first, then my party stacks. My party stacks. Again. I'm gonna pull some off though. Turrets is coming up.
To the depths with you. I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Melee's first. And healers. It's gonna be partners into spreads. Partners first, and then spreads. Spread.
All hearts,
That's
lead
fine.
back to me.
Bottom point, that part of the point.
Share with light balloons.
Are you hitting think that?
I'll give you special cells.
Are these physical?
Okay. I'll think this is how the Ultima. Makes more sense, I think.
Kill Bridges. Silk Spin. Get ready for melees to cross over.
To the depths with you. Your soul.
Powers.
Free.
Out. Turns back. Left. It's gonna be healer swap. Light party first. That was slow.
He was good.
Oh, mother. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
It was healer swap.
Yeah, he called it.
I call it really slow.
Right on, we got hit.
Also try to be quiet there so Verse can do his callouts.
Well, I mean, it was important because he got hit and he needed to be.
Oh, okay.
I'll be paying attention to see if I have that spin. You can just do that.
You will go no further.
We tank don't beat that, can I?
I'm not sure it helps.
I think it gives like a gig of like, there's no way.
Okay.
Sports left, you guess right?
I recommend
I think Wonder could fully 10 times damage on.
a tangled morsel awaiting death.
That's close bar. Out.
I'll give you special cells. Like unto chains. I must watch over all life.
Back. Front. Right. Silk spit spots.
To the depths with you.
Okay, spread a little. Watch for Jacob.
Stay where you are.
Light party sides. Light party stacks first, then spreads. Spreads.
Senpai, for the spreads, I will always veer towards the inward wall. Just FYI. Similar to where I take my swap or whatever it's called.
It'll always be either healer or tank.
To the depths with you.
Person? Yeah.
I am Pandemonium, and these sounds are mine.
Melees first. inverse. Range going diagonal.
Oh, that's fucking Sakura.
Taking off the edge.
Selected Sakura? Are you
Yeah,
sure?
it rotated at the last second.
It definitely did select Sakura there. That was weird.
Okay, so I should not dodge through this point. I should just like dodge back and if they're doing point of diagonal.
Wait, so
Yeah, I'm saying 3 or 4. Fine.
so that goes against what was established about the snapshot, because Sakura went in like the latest possible second and then snapshotted to him, like it like rotated to him. I saw it physically like spin.
Are you sure it didn't rotate to me?
No, it 100% went to Sakura.
Yeah, let me.
You might be good. It'd be good to get a Twitch clip of that while Shinji's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing indeed.
I would if Twitch wasn't.
Okay, I think I might be able to get it.
Here we go.
Sakura, are you also rescuing me there?
I'm always gonna rescue you for that cringe pattern. Do you want me to stop?
If anything, I would want to be consistent, either always or never.
I can always rescue you.
Alright, that's fine. I'll ult that in then.
Cool.
I am creating the clip. Why is Twitch so cringe?
Sakura, why were you there anyway?
I was running
I
across because I got knocked to the far unsafe side. I could have run over a little faster. I probably waited for a second before I started.
You also could have just stayed on the right side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying I'm gonna do next time.
I put it in no chat.
Yeah, it's that was not a second before. That was actually just right as the laser was about to fire.
Okay, I think I know what happened. My guess would be Sakura entered the turret's what's it called? Binding range before Verz did, because Verz was kind of camping out in the safe zone and walked in. Also, I'm gonna fever. Oh, just kidding.
Verz was there.
No, he walked in after you guys got blasted in.
So you can make it rebind.
No, I don't think Verz was ever bound.
Yeah, I don't think it was bound until it locked on Sakura.
Oh, I see.
It was probably locked onto him for longer than it appears.
No, because it was
he was very close for a long time.
No, but it was pointing towards you, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
The entire time it was looking at you, and the moment it fired, it
okay.
spun.
Do you think there's an invisible tether, and if you walk closer to that person, it takes it from them?
Okay, the way I think it works is it'll
seems like stole your tether.
Yeah. I think it'll fade towards the closest person, but when the arrow appears, it binds onto the closest person immediately and does not swap again.
Sakura walked through while the arrow was already there.
Yeah, it also turned slightly toward me before, so I don't think it's a stole a tether thing.
That arrow is always
just be able to
there.
rebind.
Funniest,
Hashi, that arrow is always there.
craziest thing is that only Sakura died.
Oh.
Alright, let's just pull again. Sakura will. He knows what to do.
But yeah, if you guys want to go to a spot where you don't have to move at all for the final tank laser, just go to 3 or 4 in a minute.
You will go no further.
As long as you are on the wall, me and Hashi can very slightly to stop. You are gonna dodge the 3 or 4 to make sure you're well.
Also, if it's a corner, can you call it at the start of the match?
I actually did that.
That's what worked out much better.
Special cells.
both bridges.
Webs like unto chains.
Everson.
I must watch over all life.
Back.
Oh no. I think
2 people need to.
First response. The reason I don't call it is because it's too possible response. If you need me to, I will.
Stay where you are.
Then party sides. It's partners first and then spreads.
Bars are unbreakable.
Heading into turrets.
To the depths of you. I am Pandemonium, and these sounds are mine.
Notice first. Regulars.
Wait, how did this do?
Spreads first and then partners.
Was that just damage? What
I
happened?
think it must be there, yeah.
Very possible that's damage because I get super low.
Lead back to me.
Did the deploy not go off?
Misty and Sakura were overkilled by like 2k-ish.
Yeah, that sounds like missing deploy.
I'll neutral side there. I think this dude is free. I haven't been used to it.
I can shift my veil over from after the stack lasers to that mechanic.
After the stack lasers to that mechanic. No. Leave it where it is. I'll move
Yeah, it's
Samba.
fine. I'll move
Samba.
I'll just have.
Actually,
Doctor already said he fixed it. Sorry.
Does anyone know how long it is between hits?
I would say like 3 GCDs. Don't quote me on that.
For the turret?
Yeah.
No, it's like a GCD.
You will go no further.
I do have a free barrack. So
if you're gonna do it, do it. Thanks.
No, we get really low. Especially non-SMC shipping autos. There's like 2 autos right before the back spread goes off.
I'll try.
I operate the limits of Lady
What's left to guess right?
A tangled morsel, awaiting death.
Don't fall, bird.
What?
Don't fall.
Wait,
I don't know. I was just standing still in.
But
Special cell.
that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't put it too close to the wall. See,
Yeah, there's no reason to go to the upper right.
I was worried that like Verge didn't realize he cut the net and then he just bolts it more north and just beats himself off.
By the way, Pot, I'm not gonna rescue you if you're already knocked to the correct location. Me too.
Real gamers just piss themselves.
Yeah, look at the one spitting guy.
Nah, he pooped himself.
My face went.
Not Cartman, dude.
Should all invest in gamer bottles. Stonks.
Shinji, did you say your fiance was gonna be on a trip? Is she sick so she can't do that?
Okay.
Or
We're
not that it really
TBD.
matters. Alright.
Most likely she's still going because she doesn't leave till like Monday or Sunday. So.
Okay.
If we keep going tonight, is it alright if I try Sam when we reset the install? I'll have it fully.
We're not gonna
reset
reset.
whatever.
Oh.
I'd like to not go past.
I would like to not go beyond the end.
I didn't have work today, so I was okay with it.
Posh for the powers. I'm not gonna rescue you if you were already in the right place. Because that means that I have to like walk in some more and have to do the same thing.
I offer a glimpse of Lady Athena's power! A tangled morsel, awaiting death.
I could also just not rescue.
I'll give you special cells. Wet, like unto chains.
Silbridges.
I must watch over all life.
I disconnected. I'm fine.
You need to go fast.
Yeah, he can stay still. He can stay still.
It just stay there.
Is it not gonna fire something?
No, you give him.
Back in. Stay spread, look for Shaker. My party size? It spreads first and then partners. Furnace.
Oh, right.
You feed.
These cells are mine!
Melee first. those.
Wait, oh,
Range.
I'm stupid.
Thanks. It's gonna be partners and then spreads. Partners and then spreads. Spread.
All hearts, lead back to me.
Remember to dodge rollerblades for that thing? Steppies.
I'll give you special cells.
Get ready to build bridges.
Well, like unto change.
Got silk spit.
To the depths with you.
Come back into towers.
Your soul. Scream.
Tank swap. Spreads first,
Lead back to me.
and then life arc stacks. Dodge the orbs.
Exactly.
For Athena. For Mother. A tangled morsel. Awaiting death.
Spread out. Heather's point east and west.
These
3 people.
bars
Oh,
are unbreakable.
Force left, Lucas right.
Mix sack if you can.
I got that.
Okay, this is the
The side
point
one.
right there. First 3 people do tight jail things with the wall.
Can be so much
Spread out, watch what you have. Next time jail thing.
We guys need to go to the wall.
Oh.
Well, we can test our mitt on this. At least.
Not with this many people dead. That was both regulars having drink.
Oh, I can do this. I can't do this.
All right, where's the defense menu?
Wait, no, fire fucking not correct. Oh,
We didn't do the wall.
I thought one.
No, the wall's not there.
You need both walls to do that for it to actually block your movement.
And then, don't do the decent thing, even as a meme, if it's a wipe
I know,
anyways,
it's
because they're
tenable.
probably scanning for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Wait,
try to
I
samba as we
thought-
go out for the second steel webs.
Did like the north and the south set of webs touch?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Could the person at B could have been a bit more south or no?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Who was the first set of webs that?
Me. Let me pull up the VOD. I think I was on the diamond.
Check if you could have been further south. If not, then
When you say diamond, do you mean this diamond?
it means that diamond. No. There's no way. You'd have to
Just
No, I'm pretty sure I saw him at the wall.
Okay. Well, in
no,
that
I
case,
literally could not have gone more south.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I technically could, but I'd risk like actually falling
Yeah,
off.
and the stack person's job is to make sure he doesn't touch. Like, be as far
I was
away as you need to for that to happen.
I was
Because
exactly
you don't have
right
to
here.
like look at what anybody else is doing during that. You just do your own thing.
Also, I think because of the way home game works, I'm just gonna cover like the back half of the helmet cannon. Because if it expires midway, I'm sad through XPR.
Yeah. I it's more reasonable to put it back out.
I operate glimpse of Lady Athena's power! A tangled mortal awaiting death.
In.
Heartbeat. Ooh.
Jesus Christ, man.
Give me a special self. When I come to change,
Make kill bridges.
I must
Towers.
watch over all life.
One corner back. Back. Silk spit.
To the depths with you.
Base spread. Look for shakers.
Stay where you are.
Size. It's partners first, then spreads.
Unbreakable.
Spreads.
Nifty getting that there.
Turrets.
To the depths with you. I am Pandalonian, and these sounds are mine.
Melee. Kill it. Ranged. It'll be spreads and then partners. Spreads and then partners. Partners.
All hearts lead
Left
back
side.
to me.
And watch the orcs.
What do you mean by owl?
I would. The last few times we've done that, I have been at like less than 10% HP.
lightly roasted mana. Good.
I'll give you special cells.
Go for this.
Webs like unto chains.
Silk spit after.
To the depths with you.
Second 10 hours.
Your soul screams.
Watch from back. It's front and right. Light party stacks and then spreads. Why do we have 6 people in the right stack?
Yeah. Well, it was like the thing is like it wasn't just 6 people. It was 2 people left, 2 people right, 4 people north.
Yeah, I think you have two-person stacks.
Yeah. Okay, to be clear, if the right side is safe, like we want to take the light party stacks here and here, always. Does that make sense?
Okay.
And if
I think I
the
was
left
too
side
far
is safe,
forward.
If you're 2-4-4, then
here
you have
and
to
here.
connect.
Stay away marker. Ivari, you were on the wrong side. Like you were in the other stack.
Was I? Okay.
You were at the right wall, I think.
Was I? I don't.
It was me and Miss You alone. So.
And it was me and Soccer alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. Ivari, so me and Miss You were here.
We don't need to recount it. We understand.
Yeah, but like. Okay, I mean, I know the mechanic is fast. Like, it's not an easy mechanic. Just like, let's get some reps in.
Alrighty.
You will go no further.
Verse from that mechanic, how much longer is it till the random has
I offer a glimpse of radiant Venus power. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
I missed the markers.
Missy. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Oh yeah, we don't have time.
Out.
I'll kill myself, don't worry.
I'll give you special cells. Wet like unto chains.
Go bridges.
I must watch over all life.
Front. Right. Silk spit spots.
To the depths with you.
Spread out. Watch your shaker. Healer swap later. Healer swap inside. It'll be light party stack first, and then spreads. Spread.
To the depths with you. I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
Melee. Range. It'll be partners first and then spreads. Spreads.
All paths lead back
Right
to
side,
me.
and then dodge the orbs after. Orbs.
I'll give you special cells.
Still bridges.
Wet, like unto change.
Get ready for Silk Spit.
To the depths with you.
Come back into towers.
Your soul. Scream.
Front. Left. Watch Pandemoniac Ray. It's light party and then spread. Right side. Light party and then spread. Fuck.
Oh, mother.
Alright, supports left, DPS right. Watch if you have a tether.
Awaiting death.
Bar on set.
These bars are unbreakable.
Prepare yourself.
He'll mix, he'll mix.
Stay where you
Jiggers out. Minimal mitigation. Almost nothing. Alright, spread out a little bit. Get ready to do the Titan Jail thing. Remember, the stack needs to be on this diamond or farther north. Tethers point outwards. So that
This
it's
vessel can be so much more.
Great chance. Go next echo.
To the depths with you. Bear yourselves to me.
Takes the front, takes the front, takes the front. All 15-second mitigation can go now. All mitigation now. Takes invul. after the knockback, it spreads and then partners. Oh, we didn't make it.
What happened to the first one?
Miss, you broke it.
And our hearts along with it.
Me and Pashi did not get like.
But
below
the
75%
status was fine. It looked like.
Check Discord says.
Yeah, he says the steel stack and then the bridge stack. It doesn't matter if they overlap. The thing that kills the first time is just people weren't broken out soon enough to repair the bridge.
Oh no! What happened the first time was the north stack was touching the south.
Nick says it doesn't matter.
Nick says that doesn't actually matter.
Yeah, that's exactly what we just said. Is that doesn't matter.
You have to break them out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. So it doesn't matter. Okay, so it actually doesn't even generate a web, is what you're saying. It doesn't even generate like a tether. I agree. Doesn't. Okay, yeah. So stack person just always be on that timer. Like this stuff right here.
So even the first set of 3 at the bottom shouldn't go all the way south.
They can just be on markers, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see.
So both sets just stand on marker. Okay, cool.
We're getting there.
Yep.
Live Moss?
Yeah.
Here,
You will go no further.
What's left? Keep this right.
Lady Athena's power! A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Watch out this.
Come back.
In. Where's the beginning?
Oh, I'll take those res in bone.
Let me get that.
Unumas.
Live Moss.
Like unto chains!
It's kind of finicky.
I wonder if the condition for breaking is you have to enter from one side and leave from the other.
That's kind of what it feels like. But it's hard to say for sure.
That's what I do just as like a general. It becomes that
Of Lady Athena's power!
What's left? Keep this right.
A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Shit. In.
She fucking ran out of the block.
Dude, Pog.
Steel bridges.
Like unto chains! I must watch over all life.
Back. Looked it.
the depths with you.
Spread out. Up for shaker.
Stay where you are.
Normal.
These bars
Spreads first and then partners. Partners.
Do you want that on the Ultima there, or do you want it for the first shape?
Whatever you're doing is fine. I think that's my favorite.
I am Pandemonium, and these sounds are mine.
Hurts. Melee's first. Goes spreads first, then partners. Partners.
All hearts, lead back to me.
Push the ones.
I'll give you special cells.
There are the Bill Bridges.
With like unto chains.
Bill Bridges. Silk Spit after.
To the depths with you.
Come back in for turrets.
Your soul. Free.
Tank swap later. Back. Tank swap, light party stacks first.
Lead back to me.
And then spreads after. Get ready for supports left, DPS right, except for the tether people. Tether people watching it anyway.
Awaiting death.
Spread it then.
Let's watch it.
These bars are unbreakable.
Heal mix. Shakers out. No cooldowns. Okay, spread out a little. I would recommend tanks going to your sides because it looks like it's always either both tanks or both healers. Remember, tether's point on directly east and west on the middle of the three line.
can still practice this.
Yeah, we'll practice this part. Oh, what? Oh, I was auto this. Is that an auto? I think it is. Okay, for that, the DPS that gets the thing should just, like, go south, always. It was on both healers or both tanks again, right?
Yes.
I think like Senpai thought he was stack, and then when he moved out the way, he didn't know where to go.
Yeah, you really have to spread out for that. Like, it was... Like, you
So
cannot...
I realized I was stack. I went immediately to just plant, but... I don't know.
Alright, I am going to decide that raid is over. We should schedule. Let's figure out if everyone can go tomorrow. I'm just gonna raid check up for going tomorrow. Same time, same duration. Okay, that's a yes. Alright. Next raid will be same time, same duration tomorrow. Cool, good raid today. We are not that far off from clearing 10, actually. We've got farther than I thought we would. Yeah, I will post some notes about how to do the pre-harrowing hell